What's good, everybody? My name is Caesar.
And I'm Martha.
Welcome to the 40th Big Four. Of Inner Screen, where
two idiots who know nothing about movies talk about movies.
So we got quite a heavy load on our plate today.
Yes.
So as you know, we have our movie for this week that we're going to talk about that you all voted on. So thank you how much for doing that. But today was a very special occasion in the movie world. The dog's barking. So we just thought spontaneously, the Oscar nominations came out. We don't know what got nominated still, and we're recording this at night. So
we have been avoiding it at all costs. Yes. Well, more so him.
More so me, because I actually know the movies that are in the categories. She has no idea.
I have no idea what's happening.
She could have looked at the entire thing and genuinely will not tell me because she doesn't remember.
Yeah. But, you know, I've said this earlier today. I'm a person that does not deserve to have a movie podcast, but I do anyway.
Yes. So anyway, so we haven't pulled up. We're going to react to them in a quick second. I'm just going to, I mean, I think, I don't know how long they are, but I'll just skip through them and we'll just react to whatever. But before we go into that, thank y'all for subscribing to the channel, for following us through 40 episodes.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one little final note that we wanted to make, we did go over recently some sort of kind of schedule changes with the show. I know we haven't been the most consistent with posting on Tuesdays like we said we have, like, from the beginning.
But moving forward, we hope to be.
Moving forward, we hope to be consistent. And by doing that, we are now going to be posting new episodes on Thursdays.
Yes.
We're going to see how that goes. But starting with the next week's episode, we will start posting them on Thursdays, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, maybe you'll actually, get a consistent video.
Maybe you might get a consistent schedule. I hope that's what we hope to give you.
Yeah, if not, then we'll push it to Friday, and we'll just keep pushing it back until
or just post whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Let's get into this reaction then. Okay, I'm just going to skip ahead because there's some Good Morning America stuff right here.
GMA.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I love that he's hosting.
I know.
Leslie Jordan and Tracy Ellis Ross.
I love it.
Okay, they're doing trivia. What is this? Skip.
Yeah, who does trivia?
Wait. I just skipped to a
what?
Supporting actress. I just saw a nomination.
Oh no.
Jessie Buckley.
Oh my gosh, she got in.
Daughter.
Ugh.
You don't even know what's going on, but I'm just like
Ariana DeBose in
that's
West
your winner.
Side Story.
Which you haven't seen West Side Story.
Judi Dench in Belfast.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Who got snubbed?
Kirsten Dunst in
who got
Power
snubbed?
of the Dog.
Who got snubbed?
I knew that one. I heard that one today.
Ellis in King Richard.
Wait, no. Oh, I didn't mean it. Who? That's two spots that got snubbed right there. Who was it?
Yeah. That one actress.
I cannot think right now. Okay, I'll remember it later. Costume design. Cruella. Okay.
Yes.
You know Cruella.
That one makes sense.
Cyrano. Okay.
Dune.
Sounds spicy.
Cool.
Nightmare Alley.
Nice.
That one I can.
And West Side Story.
Okay. What's next?
Belfast.
Oh, sound. They got in for sound. Belfast.
Dune.
No
Time to Die.
Hell yeah. I love No Time to Die.
Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
Yeah. And West Side Story.
What's that story? No Spider-Man. I wanted that.
Original score.
There's some doctors.
Original score.
Don't look up.
I'm skipping too much. Don't look up. Okay. Jesus Christ. Dune. That's your winner.
Encanto.
Nice.
Encanto.
Parallel Mothers.
Oh, they both got in.
And The Power of the Dog.
No French Dispatch. That was gonna get in for score.
Okay, that one hurt.
That was wow. Okay. I was predicting between Encanto and Parallel Mothers for the last spot, but they both got in. That's interesting.
Well,
okay.
I knew Encanto.
Coda.
What's the next category? Adapted screenplay. Coda. Okay. Is Drive My Car gonna get in?
Ryusuke
Oh, Drive My Car got in.
Kawaguchi.
Nice. I predicted that. Cool.
Taka Masaoka.
Nice.
Dune.
Okay.
Screenplay by John Spates.
So maybe no West Side Story.
Denis Villeneuve.
I'm sorry, Leslie. Struggling right now.
Yeah, I saw him struggling this morning, and I think it was actually a different name.
Gyllenhaal.
Oh.
I still love it.
And The Power of the Dog, written by
There's no
James
West Side Story for
Campion.
screenplay. Okay.
Wow.
Here are the nominees for
Original?
screenplay.
Okay. This should be an easy 5.
Belfast.
Okay.
Written by Kenneth Branagh.
Is Belfast King Richard?
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
Screenplay by Adam McKay. Story by Adam McKay and David Sirota.
I have seen that one.
King
You did
Richard,
watch Don't Look
written
Up.
by
Okay.
Zach
You have not
Balan.
seen King Richard.
Licorice Pizza, written by
Was not a
Paul
fan of that
Thomas
one.
Anderson.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of.
And the
not great
worst
things about
person
it.
in the world,
Wow.
written by Eskil Vogt.
Wow.
Damn.
Kim
You don't even know what that
Trier.
is.
I can't believe the worst person
Wait.
in the world was nominated.
Okay, I'm unfortunately going to skip past the short categories because I do not know them.
Welcome to my world, man.
Somebody got snubbed in screenplay. I can't think of who right now. But worst person in the world.
Karine
It's a foreign
Hines
film,
in
basically.
Belfast.
Ah, they're the worst.
Okay,
Troy
supporting actress. Okay,
Kotzer
supporting actor.
in Coda.
Karen Hines, Troy Kotzer. Okay.
Jesse Plemons in The Power
Of course, he
of the Dog.
fucking got in.
J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos.
I know J.K.
What?
And Cody Smith.
So no Jared Leto
in Power of the
for
Dog.
House of Gucci, and no Bradley Cooper for Licorice Pizza, basically.
Interesting.
I did not expect those.
More nominees,
They got nominated nowhere, those two.
including those for
Jesus.
and actress.
Come on, Oscars. What are you doing?
My predictions are bad right now.
Mr. Oscar?
Okay, we're skipping
what
ahead.
are you doing?
So what are your thoughts right now, since you know so much about the films?
Oh, well, you see, I personally think Jennifer Hudson is an interesting choice for an intermission of that.
Oh,
whatever that
I thought you were
was.
talking about Jennifer Hudson. She's actually possibly a nominee for
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's totally what you're talking about.
Here are the nominees
Okay, what else? What do you
for
got?
achievement in film editing.
Oh, Lord.
Don't Look Up.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad I almost took that
Dune.
out. Dude.
They had some pretty sheets.
King Richard. The
Wait.
Power of the Dog.
Oh, no, Belfast.
And Tick Tick Boom.
Oh, it got in. I was thinking
Why,
about that.
Leslie.
Okay, Leslie, thank you.
Oh, I love him.
Okay, makeup.
To America,
Coming to. I knew that was gonna get in, bro.
Cruella,
Cruella.
Dune,
Why is he laughing?
The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Okay, and then House of Gucci.
and House
Ooh.
of Gucci.
Okay.
I know the story of Tammy Faye.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've never heard of. Oh, I've heard of the movie, but like before the movie, I'd never heard of.
Yeah, it's just like
Here
insane.
are the nominees for the best animated feature film.
Oh, animated feature. You know this one. You know this one.
Encanto,
This is mine.
Encanto,
Okay,
Flea,
Flea,
don't know that one.
Luca,
Luca, Mitchell's.
The Mitchells versus
Hell yeah.
the
Yes.
Machine,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Happy about that one. Very happy.
And-
and Raya and the Lost Dragon.
All right.
Okay, that was top
Cool,
5
cool,
right
cool,
there.
cool, cool.
That was that was like super easy then. Okay, I thought Sing 2 had a chance to get in as well. That probably been your winner.
I mean, now Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Okay, original
From
song.
King Richard.
Sorry. Okay, that's a Beyonce song from King
Dos
Richard.
Oruguitas
From Encanto.
Encanto.
I'm so proud of them.
No Time to Die.
Down to Joy
By
from
Belfast.
Belfast.
Okay.
No Time to Die from No Time to Die.
Oh, so no Just Look Up.
No time to.
And Somehow You Do from Four Good Days.
I thought you were saying like somehow.
Somehow this got in.
This one got.
Oh, documentary short. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna skip those. I'm sorry. Documentary feature.
Ascension,
Okay,
Attica,
I didn't predict that.
Flea,
Yeah,
Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution
that one's actually
Could
a
Not
good
Be
one.
Televised,
I would check that out.
Oh, that one
and
I
Riding with
do
Fire.
know about.
I don't know what the hell Riding with Fire is. Okay, I got like 3 out of 5 on that. Not terrible.
Well, it's more than I got.
Visual. Oh, okay.
Envelope, please.
Spider-Man, please, because I don't know if that's gonna get in.
Dune.
Okay, that's your winner.
Free Guy.
Free Guy got in.
No Time
Wow.
to Die.
No Time to Die.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
And Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Wow.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
No Way
So they
Home.
left out. Damn. They left out. My mind is going blank with all the snubs right now. I'm gonna think of it later, but
Your brain is my brain always.
right. I'm like, I know people are being snubbed, but I cannot think of right now.
You Martha today.
Yes. Like I think I got 3 out of 5 on that too. I didn't think they were gonna nominate 2 Marvel movies. Cinematography. I'm predicting a West Side Story snub right here. Okay, dude.
Nightmare Alley.
Nice.
The Power of the Dog.
Okay. Oh no,
The
Belfast.
Tragedy of Macbeth. And
West
West
Side-
Side Story.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought
And
I was gonna get
now,
snubbed.
Here are the nominees.
Oh, he's in for
achievement
director
in
then.
production design.
Production design.
Dune.
I'm reading the trivia over here.
Oh yeah, the
Nightmare
trivia is
Alley.
what's. Those are the
Power of
nominees,
the
Martha.
Dog. The Tragedy of Macbeth
Okay.
and West Side Story.
Okay, that was a good category. That's pretty unsurprising there.
Trivia before.
Best International feature.
All right, international
film.
feature. This should be easy. Top 5.
Drive My Car.
All right.
Japan.
You can drive my car.
Flee.
Flea. Okay.
Denmark. The Hand of God. Italy.
A hero.
Luana.
That-
A yak in the
Oh,
classroom.
bitch. What is that? I'm sorry. What?
And the
Interesting
worst
name.
person in the world.
So Noah, hero. Okay.
Leslie, you keep stealing all my lines.
You're stealing up my time,
Here's one
y'all.
for you.
Okay, thanks.
Jesus, read the categories.
I love
Actor
you,
in a
Liz.
leading role
Best
are
actor? Oh, fuck.
Javier Bardem.
Damn it.
in
Oh.
Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch in
That
The
was like my
Power
5th
of
slot, and I
Dog,
put Leo in there.
Andrew Garfield in
Tick, Tick, Boom.
Boom,
Okay. Denzel.
Will Smith in King Richard,
Will Smith and Denzel.
and Denzel Washington.
So Javier Bardem
in
was the 5th
Tragedy
spot.
of
Okay.
Macbeth.
That's not surprising.
From what movie?
Being the Ricardos?
Oh.
The one with Nicole
yeah,
Kidman.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but original screenplay. It was Being the Ricardos. I got snubbed.
Nominees
I just
for
remember.
performance by an
Actress.
actress in a leading role.
Oh Jesus. I hope Kristen Stewart gets him, but I don't think she
Jessica
will.
Chastain
Eyes
in
of
The
Tammy Faye.
Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Okay,
Olivia Colman in The
Lost
Lost Daughter.
you should see that.
Penelope Cruz
almost
in
watched it.
Parallel Mothers.
Nicole Kidman in Being the Ricardos.
And Kristen Stewart
Yes!
in Spencer.
Let's go, Kristen Stewart.
What a reaction! Oh my god!
Dude, because so she got in at SAG and Golden Globe, I think, and then the other awards. Oh no, she didn't get in at SAG. That's what it was. She was like barely getting in like award ceremony, so like people thought she was kind of just dead, like maybe getting that 5th slot, but she got in.
I'm so
happy for her.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for her.
But who did they snub then? Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga?
She was the front runner.
How did they snub Lady Gaga?
Let me tell you something real quick. Lady Gaga was the only actress to get in at every major award ceremony. Like most people are considering her the front runner to win at this point.
Well, Oscars are
And
just
not
like
nominated.
different.
I'm gonna tell you something though. This might upset the Gaga fans out there. I actually don't even mind her not being on this list. I thought the performance was good, but I
do
think it was
not
Oscar worthy.
agree. I haven't actually seen the movie.
Yeah. I was like, House of Gucci's not getting in the Best Picture. That's no way. It's only got 1 nomination. Okay, Best Director. Wow. Okay, Kristen Stewart.
Exciting. The first is for achievement in
But I did not think Penelope
directing,
Cruz was gonna happen
and
at
the
all.
nominees
I'm very
are
surprised by that. She got it nowhere.
Kenneth Branagh, Belfast.
Belfast.
I gotta watch that
It's a good one.
Ryusuke
Hamaguchi got in.
Drive
Hell
My
yeah. I
Car.
predicted that. So who'd they snub?
one.
No Spielberg?
Paul Thomas Anderson, Licorice Pizza.
Dune? No Dune?
Jane Campion.
Oh
The Power
my
of the
god.
Got in there yet.
And Steven
No
Spielberg,
Denis?
West Side Story.
Wow. Listen here, buddy. We got some issues. I don't actually know.
You haven't seen Dune, girl.
I have no idea what movie.
Dune was literally like my number 2 choice for director. And it's not here.
Well, it's a good thing that you didn't put money on this.
Hell no, I would not put money on this. I've been getting like 3 out of 5 on all these categories. Oh my god. So I predicted Hamaguchi would get in because the last couple of years they've always nominated international director. And it's like, okay, as long as they keep doing it, I'm not going to predict against it. I was thinking Spielberg was going to be the one snubbed because out of the industry awards, it hasn't been showing up. But it's been showing up here. Dune.
Like I said,
What happened to Dune? I
they-
don't understand that. And
they just built different. So
Jesus. Okay, what the hell's going to happen to Best Picture? Drive My Car is definitely going to get in Best Picture now, but
And finally, the big
that's
one.
probably going to be the 10th slot is Drive My
The
Car.
nominees for Best Picture.
Jesus
please be
Christ.
Sing 2. Please be Sing 2.
Stop.
Please be.
Belfast. Laura Berwick.
Okay, Belfast
Kenneth
is an easy
Branagh.
choice there.
Becca Kovacic and Tamar Thomas, producers.
Coda.
Okay.
Philippe
I need to see Coda
Rousselet,
still.
Fabrice.
But I did see Belfast and I
Giaffermi,
liked it.
And Patrick.
Belfast was like at the top of my
Wachsberger,
list of movies to watch,
producer.
and I didn't watch it.
You might be able to rent it
Producers.
now. I'm not sure.
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
Adam
We did see
McKay
that.
and
If you haven't seen our
Kevin
episode,
Messer,
Don't Look Up.
producers.
Yeah.
Check that out. Personally,
Drive My Car.
okay.
Teruhisa
I didn't predict it, but I'm not
Yamamoto,
surprised at all to
producer.
see it here.
I feel like I'm kind of surprised
Dune.
for Don't Look Up.
Mary Parent. Denis Villeneuve.
I think the rest of these are not going to be surprising because
Cale
I
Boyker.
predicted Being the Ricardos instead of Drive My Car.
Producers.
But
King Richard.
the
Tim
rest of these
White,
are going to be not surprising at
Trevor
all. It's going to be
White,
King Richard
Will
and then
Smith,
what's Power of the Dog,
producers.
Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza. Sarah Murphy. Adam
Tick Tick Boom,
Sumner,
probably.
I'm
and
really
Paul
surprised
Thomas
because in
Anderson,
terms of
producers.
well, no, I'm not surprised actually.
Nightmare Alley, Guillermo del
Yes.
Toro,
Wow.
J. Miles Dale.
Damn, who
and
missed that? Tick
Bradley
Tick Boom
Cooper,
probably didn't get in.
producers.
The Power
The
of the
Power
Dog.
of the Dog. Okay.
Jane Campion. Tanya
I'm so happy Nightmare
Sega-
Alley got in. I love Nightmare Alley, dude.
Tanya
And it's been getting in
Segachian,
nowhere.
Sorry. Emil Sherman, Ian Canning.
So this is the one
and
that I
Roger
saw this morning,
Frappier,
but it did
producers.
not connect in my
Oh.
brain.
And West Side Story.
And West Side Story. Damn,
Steven
no, Tick Tick Boom didn't get in.
Spielberg and
Okay.
Christy
I had thought,
Markowsko
okay, I was
Krieger,
thinking to.
producers.
All right, thank you. I had thought that Tick Tick Boom was vulnerable for a while, but I was like, nah, it's getting in places. But I did not see Nightmare Alley coming at all. I mean, it wasn't impossible, but like, it wasn't, I don't know. I'm so happy for that movie.
Well,
Overall, definitely, honestly, surprises in like so many categories. Like, I mean, that's the Oscars for you, but I don't know. I thought they were gonna play it a little safer this year, and I'm happy for the chaos. My happiest nomination is Kristen Stewart for sure,
I could tell.
dude. She deserves to win for Spencer. I mean,
I love her, so like, I'm fully
yeah,
support that.
I'm so happy she got in, but there's so many snubs here that I can't even wrap my head around right now. But I'm sure when we get closer to the Oscars, I mean, we'll do predictions for when the ceremony comes. And
I'll bring out my dartboard.
And hopefully by then you'll have seen something.
I'm
Probably not.
I'm relying on the dartboard all the way.
I'm glad we did that reaction then
Yeah.
because that was
that was fun.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I literally went all day without seeing any of this. It was so hard.
I saw it, but my brain did not compute.
Yes.
So
Thank you for that.
You know.
I'm so glad you don't watch movies, Martha. Anywho,
anyway, on to our movie podcast.
on to our actual movie podcast where Martha did see the movie we're talking about today. We're only 16 minutes in actually, which is not
too
too
bad.
bad.
Okay.
All right.
And this is
well,
pretty, short.
it's not a lot to talk about this movie, but
Hey. All right?
Anywho,
You had
on
your
to the-
moment. This is mine.
On to the main attraction, what y'all voted for. We asked y'all for our 40th episode to vote on your favorite Disney Channel movie
Yes.
that we put up talk about. And Cheetah Girls did win with about, it was like 40-something percent of the
Yeah.
vote. Almost half of the vote went to Cheetah Girls.
Probably mouth
So
was close.
pretty easy. And it's
No
not,
one voted for Camp Rock.
Camp Rock got 0 votes.
They said screw
Which
you,
honestly,
Camp Rock.
I'm not mad at because I watched it a few weeks ago and I didn't really want to rewatch
Doesn't
it.
hold up very well.
It-
It's been a while since I've seen it. I
I'll
gotta
say
watch
this:
it
Cheetah
again.
Girls I like more than Camp Rock.
Good. Cheetah Girls, always a classic.
Yes, but before we get into Cheetah Girls, spoilers ahead. There's a lot to spoil here, bro. It's like
Oh,
it's like Spider-Man level.
Absolutely. With Toto. Oh, sorry, we're not there yet.
I'm sorry, I was just still thinking about some of those nominations. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
They always got to do some crazy shit. Anyway, yeah, spoilers ahead.
spoilers.
Cheetah Girls, first one.
Cheetah-licious.
To get into the Cheetah Girls, this was directed by Oz Scott. If you're not familiar with that name,
What?
Oz Scott.
That sounds like
That's a-
totally like a villain
That's
name.
a badass
like,
name, I think.
That's straight out of a comic book. There's no
Hell
way
yeah.
that's a real name.
Exactly. Anyway, he's just a TV director. He's done a lot of episodes, TV movies, kind of thing. So this is his lane.
Okay.
Did you know this was executive produced by Whitney Houston?
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
So there you go.
Okay.
He stars with 4 girls here: Raven, Adrienne Bailon, Keely Williams, and Sabrina Bryan. This was released on Disney Channel. Well, not released. It wasn't technically not. It premiered. I put premiered. Oh, I put premiered down here. Premiered on August 15, 2003 on the Disney Channel.
Wow.
Obviously, no box office numbers here because this went out in a theatrical release. Can you imagine that?
Well, yeah, it's like shot in like the square.
It's literally
like-
shot in like 4x3, but you know. But this did premiere to 6.5 million viewers and it sold 800,000 copies on DVD.
I mean, I have it. I should have brought them.
What? Is it in the other room?
Yeah, it's in the other room. I have
Missed
I have
opportunity.
the first 2.
We'll save it. For
I have
Cheetah-
the only 2. Sorry.
Save it for Cheetah Girls 2 then
All right,
when
I
we
totally
talk about
will.
that.
Yeah.
And the synopsis reads. A 4-member teen girl group named the Cheetah Girls go to a Manhattan high school for the performing arts and try to become the first freshmen to win the talent show in the school's history. During the talent show auditions, they meet a big-time producer named Jackal Johnson, who tries to make the group into superstars, but the girls run into many problems.
True.
This was technically, like, officially my first time watching this movie.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen parts of this when I was younger, but I literally watching this, I had like no memory of what was happening. So I'm gonna say this was my first time watching it. I will assume it's not the same for you.
This was my entire childhood. I, to this day, know every single word to all of their songs. I know the dance moves. I spent like so many years of my life dedicated to the Cheetah Girls. I went to their concert. That was actually my first concert, fun fact.
Oh, you did tell me this.
Was the Cheetah
And
Girls.
tell me who was on the bill?
The opener was Hannah Montana.
That's a kick-ass concert.
This was before she even had the show Hannah Montana. So like this was like before Hannah Montana was Hannah Montana. And not even Miley Cyrus anymore. So it was crazy. It was a time. It was the best time of my life. So yeah, Cheetah Girls, dedicated my life
Missed
to it.
out.
Absolutely loved it.
My first concert was A$AP Rocky, so I'll take that any day.
All right. Well, Cheetah Girls, 10 out of 10 first concert, gotta say. Anyway, but yeah, let's get into the movie.
Okay. Well, my feelings are a little mixed on this overall. Because on one hand, I enjoyed it because of its stupidity, a lot of dumb moments.
Yes.
But on the other hand, it's like there's so much here that like pissed me off.
Oh. Choose your words carefully, sir.
Not okay. Let's just get into it. Okay. So I was under the impression that this was going to be like a Camp Rock type of thing or High School Musical type thing where it was a musical.
No.
And it's not like that, which I really appreciated.
Yeah.
It would have been an automatic like 2 out of 5 if that happened.
Sir, what?
But it doesn't. But I did not expect them to literally first frame of the movie they're like singing. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it's shot in 4:3, which is like, okay, I get it. It's Disney Channel in 2000s, but like it looks dated as fuck.
Oh, it's very dated. But like, yeah, we were babies.
I'm like, but
we were
Disney.
3 years old.
I know y'all shot everything like that back in the day, but like y'all couldn't have some better cameras. We had film.
I think it adds to the charm of the movie. So
anyway, I got used to it anyway.
I thought they were so cool. Until they weren't in that one scene, because then suddenly they were a hot mess.
They literally just stopped falling all over the place, and they were like, "You don't think we're ready for the talent show audition? Like, what the fuck do you think? Clearly, you're not ready for anything."
Hey, but you know what? They make it to that talent show audition.
Yeah. And so you start getting a little bit of idea about the different girls, like the white chick. What's her name?
Yeah, Dorinda.
Dorinda. Got it. Yeah. She's already making excuses from the top, being like, I got computer problems, and she runs, and then she's like doing flips in the middle of the road. I'm like, this girl is on something.
She's like, don't email me.
Flips on the road and runs, like goes away. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for that.
You know, we got some interesting. Yeah, we have interesting characters.
So you could I definitely agree with that. You also have Raven's character who is named Galleria, which is
like the mall.
Isn't that a mall?
Yes, like the mall.
And then you have Adrian's character is named
Chanel.
Chanel, thank you. And clearly, like, they have their close friendship.
Yes.
I would say it kind of goes down to them too. They're talking about their dreams of living in a penthouse together.
They are besties for their besties.
Yeah,
they are Cheetah Girls, Cheetah sisters.
And then I love how they show their sisterhood, like their bond, by they just start dancing in the street.
Yeah,
and everyone's just like
busking, and like,
everyone just stops and looks because
right.
I'm like,
come on now.
I'm like,
these are the Cheetah Girls.
Exactly. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, does this really take place in New York City? Because everyone would just fucking walk.
They would walk by. They would not even look twice.
Notice.
Yeah, I tell the story often. I was once in New York. I saw someone hit by a taxi. No one was fazed. Even the lady who got hit by the taxi got up and kept walking.
That's how you do it in New York.
That is New York, okay? So no,
they would not stop for this. But early on, I think you do get a good idea of Raven as an actress, especially this was like That's So Raven era, right?
Oh yeah, she is like prime diva. Like and it gets worse throughout the movie.
It's when you think it's like not when you think it's bad enough, her divaness.
It gets deeper.
Bad.
It's crazy.
It gets really bad.
But also, while you're learning a little bit about Raven, you're also learning about the Mama Cheetah. Her mother.
Oh, her mother. I loved her mother in this movie. Though.
I absolutely love that lady. I mean, as a child, I was like, she's still strict. But like, as an adult now,
I get it.
I'm like, she is the best mother.
She's the best character in this movie.
Like, because
100%.
She's supportive of her daughter, but she's also someone that's like gonna keep her level and like knows what's best.
You can tell she's really not trying to be a strict or controlling parent.
Yeah, she's honestly like, she's like, I've been where you've been. Yeah. I don't want you making the same mistakes as me.
But eventually she accepts that, you know, she has to let her daughter make those mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, necessarily just because that happened to you doesn't mean it's going to necessarily fall the same way for your daughter. Yeah. Your daughter does worse. But, you know.
Yeah, so we meet that mother. We also meet Chanel's mother.
Yeah, Chanel's mother, who's never around because she got a boyfriend named...
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? What? She's
never around.
Yeah, I know, but she's fabulous. So here's the thing, because Whoa. Anyway, she is fabulous, and
I stand Puerto Rican, so I love the flag in their house.
right, yeah. Well, she's got a little bit of mix of everything in there, like all of the islands, which is nice to see. Representation.
I will say, I think I can tell a part of their success at this time was obviously with the exception of the one girl. 3 of the 4 girls in this group are people of color, which I think is definitely a much more progressive thing than I think 2003 was.
Absolutely.
Like used to seeing.
And even then, like with the 4th girl who like she is white. And she even says it like when the
don't bring up that. We're gonna get to that scene.
Okay, we'll get to that. But like she because she's dealing with her own set of problems and like you could tell that she is like, although she is not a person of color, she is very like supported and very much within that community setting of it. Sure. So like I think that still adds layers to that character. So overall, when it comes to representation, this movie really hits it. Like
I agree
right
with
there.
them.
So
for sure.
You know, that's something to note.
The only other note against the diversity in this movie though is this white man that Raven starts simping over.
Can I just say,
what's his name? Derek?
I don't even remember. I can never remember him in the movie.
His character makes he's such a funny, unintentionally funny character.
There's no reason for him in the movie, but I will say, and
there really is none.
This is jumping ahead to part 2.
Except the guitar at the very end.
Yeah. She has a type: boys with long hair and playing guitars.
It's another white boy in the second one?
In the second one?
It's not Derek?
It's not a white boy, though, because he's from Spain. Well, he is light-skinned because he's from Spain.
Well, technically, if he's from Spain, ain't he white?
He's Spaniard, but Spaniards are often lighter complexion and blonde hair, which he was. And he plays guitar, and he had long hair, just like colonizer.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm just saying she has a bit of a type, but I just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no reason for him to actually be in this movie.
Really not.
Whatsoever, but he's there because it's a Disney Channel movie. You gotta have a love story.
And then we didn't mention the other girl because literally all we learned about her is that she's from Texas.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Listen, Aqua was no one's favorite. Aqua was no one's favorite. But I will say, I've learned from both her and Beyonce to always keep hot sauce in my bag. Swag.
I got hot sauce.
I have always carried. I have a tiny little bottle of Tabasco in my bag at all times because you never know. So I do absolutely agree with her there. Hey, shut up. Anyway, so yeah. But other than that, no one likes Aqua. That's established.
Aqua's kind of just
She
shoved on the rug here.
She's there to like cause problems, but like.
I feel like she's kind of
the problems
she's
were
known
already
to be,
there.
She's known to be like the. I feel like she's presented as like the aggressor of the group.
But again, the problems are already there.
She doesn't create any problems.
She doesn't
nor does she really solve them.
No, she doesn't create or solve problems. She just wants to like make sure that everyone is aware that there is a problem.
There's a problem, and that we're gonna keep this problem here.
Yeah.
Like, this is the problem. Y'all are gonna do something about it because I'm not gonna contribute at all to the positives or negatives of this friendship right now.
And a little bit behind the scenes of this is that apparently the actress who played it was the exact same way. That like no one got along with her.
Okay.
So I was like, that's interesting.
I was gonna ask you, dude, why they break up? Do you know?
The drama you see on screen, same as drama that you see in real life with them. None of them got along.
Well, obviously, there's a reason why in the third one, Raven's not in it.
Yeah, is she?
And by that point, it's like okay, I'm obviously some. I mean, also too, I'm not gonna assume every time a member leaves a group that it's always like something bad happens. Sometimes you just want to go do your own thing, but like. I would assume. I feel like looking at this group of girls, I feel like
there's a lot.
That's just a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories that came out of it. It was just like they did not get along. They were always butting heads. They were just. It was just like there's very toxic energy.
I'm sure it's because this was clearly not like a not authentic, a natural kind of creation of these girls. Like clearly this was like Disney kind of putting these girls together and be like make magic work.
Disney casting.
And they stuck with it. Went on tour, which Martha the Privilege is saying.
Had Kenny Ortega been there since the beginning, it would have.
I did read he directed the second one, so I cannot wait for the second one,
which is the best one. But Kenny Ortega, my man, knows how to put together a authentic group. Take Julie and the Phantoms. He put that group together, the most perfect group for a band. It's like he knows what he is doing.
So you think if he was around for the trilogy, that this would not be? They'd still be together to this day.
If he was around from the beginning, Aqua would not be there, and Raven would be in the third. No, I take that back. They would have stopped at 2.
They would have made it first. No, but anywho, so fast forward to the talent show auditions because we didn't establish. Yeah, they wanted this talent show. I guess a lot of the winners have gone on to have really big careers in the industry. So like we got to win this.
It's a big deal. Like
they go to performing arts school, so like this is huge. Like, they gotta be the best of the best.
Official one, and a lot of people get recording and.
Even though there's like no one in the crowd. Oh, it's packed, but it's like a tiny ass theater.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I'm like, it's the biggest talent show like out of high school, and there's like freaking like 200 people in the audience.
Yeah, but it's Manhattan. Everything is like the buildings are always small.
I guess, yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah. So that's kind of the deal with this talent show that they're prepping for, getting ready for, and they go to this talent show, perform Cinderella, hands down one of my favorite Cheetah Girls songs. This, I love it to death.
Which one's that?
I don't want to be no Cinderella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one. So good. Love it. Anyway, form it. It is awesome. So awesome, in fact, that Mr. Sleazy guy, I don't remember his name, but
Jackal Johnson?
Jackal
I
Johnson.
did not remember that name. That name's iconic.
Well,
bro.
I was like, it's something like stupid, and that like
that's a freaking villain name right there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like very
that's like Oz.
Villain
what's his face?
Name.
Oz Scott level.
Oz Scott level villain name is what that is.
I'm sure he came up with that name himself. There's no freaking way.
No, that's his brother's name.
That's his brother right there.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, can I use permission? Yeah.
Yeah. So Jackal Johnson is a big time record producer. He is sitting in the audience during this audition, as record producers do, often sit in talent show auditions for high school students.
Well, they do acknowledge that he went to that high school.
Okay, that is fair. That's a good point. Yeah. There's a lot of this.
He's like their most famous student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they do. Yeah, they do make up for it. But
still, why is he there?
why is he there? There's no reason. I left my high school behind. Did not look back.
I don't care how famous I'll be. I'm never going back to that place.
Never going back. But anyway, he sees them and is like, "You girls, y'all are cheetah-licious." Okay? So
I feel like he used that word for word almost.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. So he was like, we gotta work with you. And Mama Cheetah's like, nope, not gonna happen, because she heard the name and was like, no, that's a villain name.
100%. She's like Jackal. Oh, that doesn't sound like a snake at all.
No, yeah, not at all.
It's like a completely innocent guy who just wants to do the right thing for my girls. Yeah. No.
So she's once again smart lady, very very smart lady.
But I feel like at this point you can see all the plot points that are gonna run through this thing.
Oh, you absolutely could.
Jackal, you know how in Alvin the Chipmunks, Ian just like sabotages them. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing Jackal's gonna do with these Cheetah Girls.
Yes, absolutely.
Her mom's not gonna let her do music at first, but eventually she'll learn to, and let her do her thing, which is actually resolved pretty quickly. True, and Raven, of course, just has to be the star of the show. She's gonna be like number one, star in her mind, solo project kind of shit. And then they're gonna call her selfish, but eventually, she's gonna come back to the group, and all that's gonna come.
The end. You just. That was.
And
basically
then we talked about Cheetah Girls. Thank y'all so much for what? No, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's very. Yeah. It's a very much chocked full of cliches, and it's exactly what you expect out of a Disney Channel movie. But the music, it hits.
That's pretty good.
So.
It's alright.
That's that's what I got to say about that.
I liked okay. I'll address this real quick. The music in this is honestly not too bad. What I could not stand was the way these scenes were shot and edited, which I understand it. Like that's with the zoom ins and the freaking angle,
the slow mo, everything. Yeah.
I get it. It's from the time.
It's very 2000s.
It's very 2000s, like it, but it was like exhausting to watch after a while.
Fair.
And they direct every single music sequence the same way. So it's like, Jesus, even with Derek at the talent show, dude, he's like doing his stupid rap song and they're shooting it I get it.
Yeah, if you suffer from motion sickness, do not watch this movie.
It's like, I've never seen this much motion sickness in movies since Catwoman. Like, this was bad.
It
was something. And like I said, I get it, but it doesn't mean you should do it. It doesn't mean it was fun to watch, okay?
I get it,
That's all I gotta say. I get it, but no, thank you. It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me.
Anyway, one little moment I did love though about her mom in that moment was basically Raven had been like talking shit on her mom's age for so long in the beginning, and she was talking about like, you probably don't even know Jackal Johnson, like he was before your time. Put up all his freaking achievements, 8 Grammys, you got penthouse.
Not only achievements, like she knew like his blood
well, not
type.
achievements, yeah, no, his blood type AB minus positive,
Minus positive.
allergic to dogs, all this stuff. I'm like, you go, mom.
She's a good stalker. I'll give her that. But
even the next line I wrote down, which I love, they're going back and forth with Raven's character. She's like, "What's the point of eating vegetables if you can't have dessert? Strong bones and teeth."
I love it.
Mama Cheetah knows.
Mama Cheetah knows
what she's talking about.
But anyway,
She knows. But anywho.
she does. She's got it going on. She knows what she's doing. But soon enough we do start seeing a bit of fracturing amongst the cheetahs,
Especially because of Galleria Mall.
Galleria.
Because the mall cannot.
Her divaness
just comes out. Ego ass. Like
Yes.
Kanye West came to play.
But not only that, but it's like the girls like Dorinda and Aqua, like when they show up to the recording place with Jackal, and you see them and they're all giggling and they're very like,
dude, the way they fucking would not stop fucking giggling
laughing.
made me, it pissed me off.
Yeah, and
it was
so
like who directed them to just keep laughing and laughing and laughing? It was annoying.
It's annoying, but it proves like it's showing like the rift happening amongst.
I know, I agree, but it was just like so. It was too much.
It is a lot.
It was a lot. I think it was just over direction there first. But I get it. They're riff. Like there's a riff there. They don't have to be laughing every time you put them in the frame. Okay.
But anyway.
Jesus, it was annoying me. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so they are truly, more her. Gallery is becoming the major diva. Soon enough, people are just like, I am over it.
Yeah.
Like the people in school are over it. The cheetahs are over it. Even the damn director of the theater director is over it.
Oh yeah.
Because she becomes like this major bitch. So the director is like this washed out star from disco era.
Yeah.
And Galleria is like, I'm gonna let you know it.
What's her name?
Right?
What's her name? Drinka?
Drinka. Yeah, Drinka. And she is just terrible
she
to
fucking
her.
like tears her ass up. And I'm like, if I was drinking right now, I would beat her ass, bro.
Yeah, this is like
I'm sorry. Like, I would risk my job right there.
risk my job,
No
yeah.
one is gonna talk to me
It
like
is-
that. Like, who the hell are you to talk to me like that?
Absolutely.
You barely got a record deal.
It's a defining moment for Galleria's character.
That was like I think that scene obviously showed like
The whole scene.
the worst of her character.
Because it's Drinka, and then immediately after, it's Dorinda. It's directed at
Yes.
Dorinda, where she's like, I don't want you showing up to Jackal's office looking
like that.
torn up.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know this at the time, but Dorinda doesn't have money to buy all these new
Right.
clothes like
so
the rest
something
of them do.
something they keep emphasizing on is how Dorinda's like always I have something to do. She's
She's
always kind of leaving.
yeah, always got some
Basically,
secrets.
she's a poor kid in foster care.
Yes.
Her mom left her as a baby, so she is often cleaning at the dance studio that she's getting lessons for.
Yeah.
So that's what she's going off to doing, and she's just embarrassed to tell them.
and
She's going after Drinka in the way. I mean,
she's
not
the
Drinka.
one. Dorinda's the one with like the real problems here. Well, like the other girls have a lot of like first world problems going on, except for Aqua. She's creating her own problems.
I don't know what the hell.
She's just in her
ain't
own,
got problems, bro.
own world. But anyway, Dorinda's the only one with like real problems. Well, eventually Chanel is the one to discover Dorinda's secret.
Yeah, because she went to go. Which can I talk about this before we get into that scene? Because that scene is
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
The whole what led to that is that her mom fucking went out on another canceled on them for another date, and basically was just like, okay, like here's my credit card, go have fun. She goes to buy all this shit, right? And then the audacity for her to come home and get mad at her for like her spending past her credit limit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you literally told her go have fun. What do you think she was gonna do?
I mean, she's a teenage girl
What
with
did
her
you
mom's
expect?
platinum credit card.
And you go say go have fun. Like, of course she's gonna spend a shit ton of money. Like,
Yeah, kids don't know the concept of money.
what
I
did you
barely understand the
expect?
concept of money.
I don't even get it.
I just spent $20 on coffee. Because it had pretty faces on it. So
That's all we're gonna say.
that's all we're going to say about that. But anyway.
But anyway, that was like a minor detail. But I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Anyway, we're gonna let's get into this scene though.
Okay, I have things to say about this damn scene. Because
Wait, damn scene? What are we talking about?
Damn scene.
Oh, damn.
So we learn about Dorinda that she is in foster care, and first of all, Chanel is like, oh, like you don't have to be ashamed.
Chanel is dumb as fuck.
You're half black. That's okay. And she's like, girl, you stupid. I'm white. Like, I'm clearly white.
Actually, well, she didn't even say that she's white. That's not the thing. The whole thing is she was not understanding that, like, clearly looking in the situation, like literally saying hi to her foster mom and all this, that she was not putting together the situation that she lives in a foster home.
Yeah, no.
She's like, no, you're half black. It's okay. Yeah, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
She's not the brightest crayon on the box.
And then Dorinda's like, I'm not black. I don't think I'm black. She's like, I'm not black. I'm not half black. I don't even think I'm white. Like, I don't even know. I'm like,
pretty sure white.
Like,
no, I'm like for sure.
I'm like pretty fucking sure you're white. Look, you don't even gotta look in a mirror. Look down at your skin.
I think it's that's a solidified fact.
Which I love because I swear I think I saw this scene on TikTok a few months ago, like with no context. So seeing this come up again made me cackle.
Yeah,
it's the best line in the movie. Whoever wrote this script deserves a raise.
Yeah,
like.
Well, why?
Because she's supposed to be dead ass, and Chanel don't even question her on this too. But also Chanel's stupid for thinking like you half black.
Yeah, you could be half black. No, yeah. So we have this amazing quote followed by probably the worst quote in this movie, which just
that wasn't it. Huh? That wasn't the worst quote?
No, because then Chanel, because she starts talking about how like she's like my mom, gave me up.
Yeah.
And then Chanel's like, well, or what did she? I wrote it down. I was like, sometimes that can be a good thing, having no parents. You do not say that to a girl in a foster home.
Also, they're emphasizing, I think they gave her that line because it's like with her mom being home, like gone all the time. It's like she has no parents, but it's like, no, girl, you have no fucking idea.
Read the room.
Read the room.
Read the room. Come on now. Come on, Chanel. Come on. Chuchi. Chuchi. Come on.
Bad taste. What's her name?
Chuchi. That's her nickname. But
bad taste.
Bad taste.
Terrible
taste. Eventually she does, get a little bit redeemable later on, because when she does have that moment with her mom and they're arguing and she goes back and is like, I know what it's like now I've seen what it's like to not have a mom. Yeah, which I'm like, well, you didn't then when it mattered, but okay, whatever.
Which no spoilers for Euphoria because you haven't seen it yet, but if you've seen the episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. She is like another character in the show that should have just kept their mouth shut. That's all I will say.
Okay. I have to watch the last episode.
You do need to watch it. It's arguably my favorite of the season.
Okay. Dang it. Okay, I gotta hurry up and watch it. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so, that happens. We learn more about Dorinda's character, which, again, only one with problems. Screw you, Aqua. Anyway.
Also, too, like, I would like to think that her friends would not have cared about her being a foster kid, but, like, I mean, I guess I understand her feeling embarrassed. Yeah. But then, like, she should feel embarrassed for doubting the fact that she's fucking white.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a solid point right there.
I'm just saying. I just gotta call it as it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Call it like it is. Anywho.
Call it like it is.
But anyways, I love the way that. So basically, they had established to Chanel. They were like, you need to talk to Galleria. Like you're the one that needs to talk to her about all this shit.
Because Aqua is like, I'm tired of it. Wink, wink. I love the drama. Wink, wink.
It's like, are we watching a documentary right now? Like, oh shit.
Yeah, she's like, you need to fix it. And she's like, I will. I'll talk to her. Like when the time is right.
Well, apparently the time is right when her character shows her this CD cover. She's like fucking all big on her own and all the girls on the side. And she's like, no, cut this shit out. Like,
she's like, I have had enough.
She tries to talk about it, but clearly it is not an effective talk. Raven doesn't apologize for shit.
Yeah, she's like, I know. She's like, I get it. I know I'm being a pain, but in the end, I'm just doing this for you.
I'm doing it for the Cheetah Girls.
For the Cheetahs. Yeah. No, you're not.
Not quite.
Let's be honest here. You're very selfish. Everyone is very selfish in this movie, except for Dorinda. Okay, because let's also. I want to go back a little bit more on her because she, on top of like, she is struggling with like a decision to make between joining this really nice dance crew that she admires, that pays money, which she is in desperate need of, or her loyalty to the Cheetos. And even after everything she has put through, dig after dig is sent at her where it's like, well, you do most of the dancing anyway. You know, no one really focuses on your singing. You're not dressed the correct way. After every single thing, she is still, I am loyal to the Cheetahs. I could be getting paid money because I am a good dancer, but instead I'm going to be here for my friends. Dorinda?
My loyalty don't stretch that long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I would have gotten my check.
To see. you need to know your worth, girl. Okay.
I would have gone after that check, bro.
Because
Come
oh
on,
my
man.
god, this poor girl. She needs a confidence boost.
She needs a hug. That's what
She needs a hug. Also, shout out to her. Just one more, because I had this video game when I was younger, and it was like BU, but it's like BYU is what it was spelled, and it was like a dance game where it was like it had this like pad on the floor, and it was like a ballet sort of thing.
Not Dance Dance Revolution?
No, not Dance Dance Revolution. It was because it was more of like it was steps on the floor, and you had to like follow like what the correct formation was.
That's a bootleg version of
No,
Dance Dance
because it wasn't
Revolution.
connected to a TV. They gave you a DVD separate, and she would like teach you how to dance. She was the one that taught you how to dance because it came with like
What clearance
ballet
section
and
did you
hip
find this
hop.
in?
Dorinda was in it, okay? They put her face on the cover and they said, look, it's a Cheetah Girl. And everyone wanted that game. I guarantee. I've
They
seen
probably
people
spent
talk
all
about
their
it
budget
before.
on getting her in the freaking video.
I've seen people talk about it. It was actually very nice. Like, if you look it up, it was a fun thing. Because it wasn't
I
a
can put a
game.
picture in here.
It wasn't so... I said game, but it wasn't a game. It was more of a... like an activity. To like learn how to dance. Listen, you're just jealous because you can't dance like me, all right? I know how to do a pirouette. No, I can't. I can't do that. I can't dance. But anyway, shout out to Dorinda.
Shout out to Dorinda. That's the point. She needs a hug.
Yeah.
So there you go. But she's fine. I already talked about this, how the sequences, the musical sequences are just something.
Woohoo!
But the sequence that reminded me is they go back to the studio with, which also looks like a science fiction movie. I don't know what the hell that studio is.
Yeah.
But basically, like, they do their song and they're like, we love it, but here's our animal pitch, this weird ass thing where they're gonna wear masks and sing this
We go
dumbass
all around the world.
yeah, that. But they actually start questioning it because they're like, okay, like obviously this is not what we want to do.
Yeah,
but
this
then
is
like
not Cheetah
Raven's
Girls.
now on the other side where she's like, we need to go do our own thing, and she's like, do you feel that like because of us, or like you're doing this for yourself?
Yeah.
Get into the fight.
But okay, this is the one moment where she's finally like making a good decision.
Her reasonings
for the
aren't
group.
wrong. But
Like
it's just like
100%. Like if you are an artist,
I would do the same thing.
stand
sure.
by your art. You know, like do not let anyone don't sell out.
Which is ironic because this is a Disney movie.
Yeah, that's
So, I love it when corporations make movies that are anti-corporation. It's like, do you know what you're doing making?
you know what they just. But we the consumer will take it.
Well, so, yeah, whatever.
But anyway, it's like for once she is like finally making a good point, and then the girls are like, no, I still don't agree with you, and it's like at this point you're just being petty, okay?
Yeah.
But because like seriously, do you really want this? And there he is, Jekyll being a jackal. I think that's a bad.
Jackal's being a.
Yeah, Jackal's being a jack. There's some sort of wordplay here. I just can't seem to find it.
No, just stop.
Anyway, he is like over here whispering in Chanel's ear and is like, well, you know, we don't need her. You know, we can be you. Like, you are the new lead singer. And now the other girls are getting jealous again
Yeah.
of Chanel instead of Galleria. And it's like, this is never going to end.
It's just bad. It's
Because
just bad.
Aqua's there. That's why.
Especially, and then Raven's like looking at Dorinda. She's like, you definitely need this. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, that was... You did not need... You did not need to do
Raven,
that.
fucking, why are you like...
Because first of all, don't expose her. Okay?
I thought there was going to be a big blow up. Be like, how'd you know that? And I thought it was going to be some...
Yeah, no, that was very...
But that
it was
didn't
very
happen.
much blown over, but whatever.
I'm glad. I mean, I'm kind of glad, honestly. We didn't need another freaking scene like that.
We didn't need more...
This movie's
reasons
already
for
an hour and a
that.
half, okay? Like, come on.
That's fair.
And then they were like, okay, you know what? It's fine. Like, if they all don't want to do it, we got a bunch of other girls lined up.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 200 girls in that line. I'm like, where did y'all come from?
know. Well, you know.
I thought they were planning to go ahead with these four, like, no matter what. But
No, they always got backup plans.
Not really.
Always got backup plans. You were never the only one
the,
when you're building
the
something.
other character that is spitting in this movie, by the way, every word out of his mouth is pure, like, genius, is her Italian father.
How can we forget? He is...
How could we forget? We got to honor Jared Leto now getting nominated for his Italian accent here, and we're gonna acknowledge.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was Jared Leto.
No, and I was like,
I was so confused.
Yeah,
I was
Jared
like,
Leto.
there's no way. I was like, I know he looks different in like every movie, but like this is like an extreme
Jared Leto was
case.
in this movie 10 out of 10. Like I won't even question that. No, but yeah, every word of his mouth is just kind of like the right thing to say, the perfect thing to say.
Yeah.
I mean, the message of the movie is through his mouth the entire
Yeah,
time.
especially when he said capers.
Oh,
Really stuck
bro,
with
maybe
me.
want to go grab a.
I just wanted
capers,
to
bro.
just like, yum, capers.
Oh, one of the other little moments, like little details I love was when she was talking about when he asked us to lip sync, like bringing that up. Like,
Yeah.
I walked out, and then I could tell why, because every time they lip sync a song in this movie, it's terrible. It's terrible lip sync. It's like no wonder y'all don't want to do
No
it.
wonder. Yeah, they're just they didn't do enough practicing with
Like
that.
you've been garbage at your lip syncing.
Yeah.
And then, okay, here comes, I would say, the climax of the movie right here. She's walking her dog because she's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the talent show.
Toto.
I'm gonna go to the talent show. Toto starts whimpering when he sees like the animal song in the
because
stores
he's
or whatever.
like, absolutely not. How dare you disrespect
Because
my owner?
something that they go at with Toto, which is, I mean, kind of addressed in the climax, is every time she would make a song in her room, like Toto would be like jumping around. And,
He
like,
loved
He
it.
loved it.
Biggest fan.
I'm like, he was gonna jump no matter
He
what.
had good taste, okay? Dog had good taste. He was so distraught over the fact that the Cheetah Girls broke up that he literally tried to
He
jump into a hole.
literally ran away.
He jumped into a hole. He said, I cannot go on. The Cheetah Girls do not exist.
this
Which
is-
was exactly my reaction when the
100%.
Cheetah
I would've
Girls
jumped
broke
in a
up.
hole.
So,
Yeah. Did you jump in a hole?
yes, I did. I would not, the next time I went to the beach, I like built a giant hole and I jumped in.
Ah, Cheetah Girls.
Yeah. So
But not only that, this is such a crime in the state of New York that
they
the entire
literally have to go into gridlock.
the whole goddamn NYPD is in this fucking right now. Like
the entire
this traffic
all of Manhattan
backed up all the way through Manhattan.
is stopped.
It's a stop
for this dog who is in a hole. Off to the
on the
side.
goddamn news.
On the there's live updates.
There's
on
helicopter
Toto
shots.
of Toto the dog.
You would think this is like OJ Simpson, like kind of. This is like OJ Simpson level coverage right here.
because there is nothing else interesting happening
there's
in Manhattan.
nothing at all happening in New York City. Do you hear that? New York City's so dead right now.
So dead that the only
The
coverage
only kind of coverage they can give is to this dog that's
is
in
to
a
this
hole.
dog, Toto. Hey, you know what?
I honestly, I thought I did not expect this chaos. And I fucking loved it.
Absolute chaos.
it was
but like it works. It works.
Okay, I don't think it works, but
it doesn't.
it does not work at all. But it's so damn funny.
It's hilarious. It is the charm
is-
of this movie.
It is the least. Honestly, it was very unpredictable.
It's unpredictable.
I did not.
It's a turn. It's a twist.
It's
You'll
definitely a
never see
turn
it.
of events that I was not predicting, and it was definitely very entertaining. And I will give the movie for that.
There you go.
I've never seen a third act like this in a Disney Channel movie in my life, and I'm here for it.
That's what the Cheetah Girls do.
what are they gonna do in two? Like, damn, how are they gonna top this? I don't know.
Mean,
Anywho,
villain becomes their friend.
but they kind of go back and forth between that and the talent show and white dudes on there. And I loved in the scene where Raven was like playing her song on the piano. He was like so proud of her for like writing like authentic music, like to herself and all that. Fucking goes on and spits out like the worst freaking rap song ever. Like he's like, come on, like on this.
Hey, but you know what? He's
on
got
this like garage band loop.
yeah, but you know what? His song is very like inspiring. Where it's like it doesn't matter what you look like, what color your skin is. You know, let's all just get hype and party. You know? Yeah, bruh. So, dude.
Please, okay, that's enough. Anyway, Power cuts him off. I was like, they cut off the
got
white. They cut off the white man.
They cut off the white man. Oh my god.
And because especially, I mean, come on, man. He's going. If you like what you're saying, then come on. I'm like, cut.
They said
They
nope.
didn't cut off the power to save the damn dog. They said shut up. That's why they cut the power.
They cut the power, and then it just so happened the power went off again after
that. Exactly.
But they had already cut him off. Yeah.
And then okay, so this scene, I understand it's like a support thing that like everyone goes up and runs. Like we need to be there. What the hell are y'all gonna do there? You're not gonna get the firefighters already in there trying to get the dog. What the hell are you gonna do standing around there? You're crowding this. It's already congested in New York City. You're only making it worse.
You know.
You're not contributing anything to the situation right now.
Because you know it's like if you know someone who's gonna be a celebrity one day, you want to like find your way in, even if
They're
it's,
not
like,
looking for the Cheetah Girls. They're looking for Toto.
That's fair.
They don't care about the
Yeah,
girls.
no, there's no way.
Hell, I wouldn't care about the girls. I'd be like, oh, Toto.
Toto. Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, but here's the best part. love this part. They remember that every time she's making a song for the Cheetah Girls, that Toto's just got the
biggest
move.
fan.
He's the biggest fan. So you know what? We're gonna sing to Toto.
But let's also not skip over the fact that they all, after not speaking to each other for who knows how long,
because it was on the news. They all managed to like run and find her.
No, that's
in
not even-
matching outfits.
Yeah, I was gonna say matching outfits, matching outfits head to toe,
Matching fucking outfits.
without having spoken
No
to each other.
communication whatsoever.
They're not friends anymore at this point. But they are still Cheetah sisters. And Cheetah sisters have a dress code.
Hell yeah.
Because you never know when you're going to have an impromptu
Never know.
concert.
Hell no.
So.
I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna save this dog or not, but we're ready for our impromptu show.
Yeah.
I know y'all been wanting New York City.
I also like the fact that it's like he's like Toto, like they're like calling him, they're like Toto, you know, like come on boy, and he's not hearing them, and they're like you need to try something else, and she's like let me sing. And let's start with the whisper song where she's like and then suddenly you can hear.
Like was he just facing the other way? He just turned and
he has selective hearing, and it was
Basically,
like
yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't
I'm
wanna
being
hear that.
dramatic. Let me have my moment.
I just want to. What if you just want to rest in the hole?
Yeah,
You just want to get away from you, Jesus.
he's tired of the drama.
Literally, he's like, y'all
He said,
girls,
"Stop the violence."
Y'all are absolute nuts. Anywho. But they're like singing the song. They're like all crowded around each other. They got the rest of the city like hyping them up, like sing with us. And Toto's like, and he's out. And they the way they wrapped him in the fucking towel. Did you see the shot?
Yes.
His face is like he don't know what the hell's going on.
He's
This
like-
stuff. He's literally like
he's
this.
just in a blanket.
He's literally like this in a towel.
He said,
He did not know what is going on. And now the white man got to come in.
The white man.
The white man.
Yeah.
And he's like talking to Raven. He's like, you made the right decision, like walking away from Jekyll.
Jekyll.
Whatever the fuck.
Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde. That's what I was trying to get at. Ah.
Took you like 20 minutes.
God.
But is it the right thing to walk away from your friends? And he just like walks off. I'm like, thank you, philosopher.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Suddenly
for
so
that.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it the white men in this movie that are speaking knowledge?
The white man.
What? Tell me about that, Disney.
Tell me about that.
Anyway,
Tell me about that. After all the like pro race, there's got to be a better way to phrase that.
Just stop.
I need to stop talking.
Anyway,
but yeah, so
they did make up though. I have like a missing note in here, but the next note I have is about him playing guitar. I was like, yeah, we get to that.
Yeah, no, they go because that is the jump. That is he's like, hey, you know, don't stop being sisters, and she's like, okay, it's time for a song,
Time for a concert, and
because we have not backed up traffic enough.
No, and out of nowhere, it's also night all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like no gap in sunset at all. It's just day to night.
Yes.
And he pulls out a guitar out of nowhere and starts shredding. I'm like, first of all, dude, why didn't you do that for the talent show instead of that bum ass rap song you played? Like what the?
Yeah, honestly, because it's been a while since I've seen this movie, and I remember him on the guitar. So when he started rapping at that talent show, I was genuinely shocked because I did not remember that. I thought he played the guitar in the talent.
He should have.
He should have. And I was so confused when he started rapping. I was like, "What is this?"
I'm like, okay, multi-talented musician. God damn.
I don't know about that, but it was certainly
basically
moments, so.
I thought all this kind of stuff with the chaos in the city was over, but then there's a shot of Jackal watching them on the news, and they're telling him like, you shouldn't have let him go. I'm like, they're still showing
really
this on the
screwed this
news.
one. Yeah. Oh well, yeah. They were already
Still? All
providing
night?
coverage of Toto, and they were like, "Well, now there's a concert."
We're providing 24/7 coverage of the Cheetah Girls right now, even though we've never heard of them in our fucking
Cheetah
lives.
Girls live stream. This is like
We've never heard of
their
these girls in our
moment.
lives, bro, and we're gonna give them 24/7 live coverage like they're
Now
freaking
you
BTS or
have.
something right now.
now you have.
Like Jesus.
I mean, you know, I'd watch it. I'd be there for it. So.
I don't know. And then she got kissed the white man. I'm like, bro.
And then she got to kiss the white man. But you know what? We get that beautiful Cheetah Sisters moment.
With like pura vida.
Pura
She's the only one that says actually pura vida. And they're like pura vida. Mm. Like ugh. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then something I could not understand. These motherfuckers did not even perform in the talent show and they won.
I mean, I think they moved the talent show outside.
You think that's what they're the last act to play and they're like, you know what?
And they said, I know we said, like, screw the talent show. We hate all of you normal people. We're pop stars now. But like now we want to be on the talent show, so like let us win because we're the Cheetah Girls.
We're the Cheetah Girls, bitches.
I totally would have voted for them still. So.
Yeah, I mean, what was the only other act they showed was him rapping, and so yeah, it was kind of no con. I would vote for someone outside the talent show too.
It's a great song. I mean, come on, Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters. That's mine and Brianna's go-to karaoke song. Fun fact. So, you know,
I will never come to a karaoke night then. Last note I have is when they're literally one of the last moments in the movie is when Jackal Johnson is calling and they're like, tell Jackal Johnson blah 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 blah. Tell Jackal Johnson blah 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 blah. I literally would have been like, yes, imagine if on the other hand you hear this is Patrick.
Well, yeah, because I'm like, do you think that they actually passed on that message? Do you think that they remembered that whole message? Do you think that
Jackal Johnson or anyone on his team was still on the phone? I'm sure they hung up after the first girl that said, tell Jackal Johnson.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? They needed that last diva moment because what is the Cheetah Girls without diva moments?
They got plenty of those.
They got plenty of those.
We got an hour and a half of that. Really,
yeah. Aqua lives for that shit. So
and Aqua, all we learned by the end of this is she's from Dallas. No, she's not from Dallas. She's from Texas. That's all we know.
She's from Texas, and she likes spicy
hot sauce in a bag.
Yeah, that's really all you gotta know about her. So,
all right. Well, overall thoughts on the Cheetah Girls?
As much as I bashed this movie, because this is a movie not without flaws, very clearly, but from a nostalgia standpoint, I adore this movie, and I can watch it thousands of times. I still love it. Again, it's an emotional connection to this movie. I literally watched these movies over and over again in my childhood. Like these are the things that I watched all the time. I was dedicated to them. And I still am. And I still love them. Even though I know, again, there are certain choices, whether they be cinematic choices that are certainly interesting or, script choices that are interesting. Yeah. I still think overall it makes for a very cute movie. So
okay.
That's my thoughts on the Cheetah Girls.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool little movie. Was it good? No. But I had moments, especially towards the end, loved it. Mm-hmm. Where I had some fun with just some of the chaos that was going on.
It did the job of entertaining, you know?
For the most part, I would say, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the nostalgia for this because, like I said, I saw parts of these movies growing up. I never really watched them fully. So, yeah, I feel like I don't really have much to say.
Well,
besides all the dumb moments we covered. So, did you want to go ahead and give your score?
Yes. I am giving this a very high 7. Okay? I can't in good conscience give it an 8 or a 9 because like I said, it is not without its flaws and I understand that. But again, from a nostalgia standpoint, I still love this movie.
If you even attempted to give this a 9, I would flip this table right now.
I was almost going to give it an 8, but I can't do that. I can't.
I'm torn, Martha. I'm between a 5 and a 6 right now.
Okay.
I'm obviously there were moments of this I was entertained, but I'm trying to think, was I entertained the whole way through? And I don't know.
I think the thing you gotta think about the most is the music.
I didn't really care for the music.
The music is the absolute best. Is the correct answer to that statement, and I will accept nothing else. Okay.
You know what? Now that you just said that, you reminded me of how much I did not like the music sequence in this movie, and this getting a 5 out of 10.
And that is the end of this podcast.
I needed something to tilt me either way, and you gave me music, so it's a 5 out of 10 for me.
I love that we threaten to end this podcast every week.
Okay, our ratings are not even that far apart, fool.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, I respect your decision. It makes sense.
Okay. I'm excited for Cheetah Girls too.
Oh, absolutely. I'm totally watching this later.
Yeah. Thank y'all, though, for picking the Cheetah Girls.
Yes.
Maybe Cheetah Girls 2 will win in a future poll. I'll definitely be down to talk about it because I don't remember that movie either.
That is the best one. Okay. No joke. So good.
That'll be a future episode for sure. But in terms of the newest future episode coming up next week, we are going to get into our first new release of 2022.
Yes, and I'm excited and I'm a little nervous about this one because this one seems like a very intense movie. Yeah. But we are going to be watching Fallout, right?
It's called The Fallout?
The Fallout.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
The Fallout.
The Fallout. Yes.
You can find it right now on HBO Max. It just premiered on there recently. I actually got to see this when it premiered virtually through South by last year. So I'm really happy it's finally getting released and people are able to watch it, and hopefully you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about the next week. Very heavy watch, but I definitely recommend it. So we'll be back on our new schedule next week talking about that. So check that episode out next Thursday.
Thursday.
So, Martha,
Tuesdays are for fools.
Tuesdays for tacos.
Tuesdays for
That's why we're really changing. We need a taco
We need a Taco Tuesday. That's
and Pazuki Tuesday. Anywho, yeah. So this was Cheetah Girls today.
This was the Cheetah Girls.
Thank y'all so much for watching, for listening. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Inner Wider Screen Podcast. Where are my notes? I need my notes. You can find us on all audio streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple. Leave 5-star reviews. Find us on there, and then finally follow us on social media: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You can find us all there.
Those.
Yeah.
Do that. And
Martha, do you have Pazuki night like pretty soon?
yeah, I do. I'm very excited.
Okay.
I need some Zooks. Though they raised the price to $4, so that's unfortunate. So I'm a little upset about that, but whatever.
We need to fix the state of our country.
We need to, honestly. But anyway, stay Cheetah-licious.
Bye.
Bye.